In a normal economy, remember that the contractors need you as much as you need them. It's a two-way street and it needs to be a win-win for everybody. So my tips are massive amounts of communication. Make sure that they can reach you and that you can reach them. If you have a problem with something, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to show up and say, hey, can you explain to me why you do it this way as opposed to this way? It's not questioning their knowledge, it's you knowledge building for the future. I like to know why people make certain choices. Sometimes it's because, well, this material isn't available anymore, so then I have to switch everything to this material. Learn from your contractors. They really are full of a lot of great stuff that will help you on the next job. Don't have a checkbook on hand when you go to check the property out for the final time. I like for the contractor not to be there at all. I want to take it in at my own time. I want to be able to ask questions. Sometimes I'll bring somebody else and see what they think of the job. It's important not to be pressured to pay 2 seconds after they hammer the last nail. Tell them you will come back with the checkbook or what's the best way to get it to them. A lot of times, you won't check it all the way and you won't realize that something's missing because you're under pressure. Pay promptly though. You're going to get that contractor back if he knows that you pay on time and you don't try to skip out when he needs the money. Some of these contractors are running on very low funds because they've put out a lot of material costs up front. So even though you might not be able to pay them 2 seconds after you looked at it, be ready to pay within the next 48 hours. And I use lien waivers, especially with people that I haven't worked with before, or if there's some kind of disagreement, always use a lien waiver. Make them sign before they get the check, and it cuts out any questions. If everybody stays on the same page when you are communicating in person on a regular basis. And give them a heads up as the schedule changes. If they're waiting on another contractor to finish before they can get going, give them a heads up. Hey, they said they're 3 days out, just so that they are able to get their schedule arranged so that they can come in as quickly behind as possible. And they're going to be glad that you're telling them this because then they didn't have to make a trip over there to look and see where everything's at. So know what's happening on your job. These are some best practices. I hope this helps you. If you like our channel and you'd like to subscribe, we would really appreciate it. Rental Wealth Builder. Have a great day.